Hey everybody, it's Pops Reviews and back at you with another little video here that I got. And as you can see, it's Filsinger games related. I just wanted to show off a couple things I got in the mail just recently, and I thought it'd be kind of cool just to kind of just talk about it, and we'll go from there. So, of course, I haven't done a Filsinger games video in a while, but of course, I loved Filsinger games wrestling. It's very very fun and. Something that I do that I do is they have sometimes these odd cons online that they do, and so when doing these cons, they if you sign up, you're able to get some kind of like promotional cards or cards related to the con that are like limited edition. So I thought I would show those off as well as the other purchase I made from them. So these cards here, I got two cards. So one here is this fella. He's actually for sorry for the glare here. He's a shiny card. There we go. It's probably a little better. He's for the Champion of the Galaxy. Now Champion of the Galaxy, I don't collect it. I have a few cards, promotional cards that they sent for when you sometimes purchase games from them. Um, but they kind of stopped doing that. That's too bad. I really appreciated that actually. It kind of almost suckers you in, I could say, to maybe get into one or the indies or the Champions of the Galaxy or whatever. So his name is El Hijo de la Cosa. So he's 5'8", 195 pounds, and he's from Mexico, Earth, and then so he has his moves here. Black Widow's Bite is his finisher, and all his different ratings, and he has a pin rating of pin 6, 3, so that's about average. So pretty cool. You can almost have this guy wrestle some of your indie guys. He looks like he's like he could be a actual wrestler, but he's actually a fictional wrestler. So, but pretty cool. Like I love the art. This is really good art. So that is him there. And then for the Legends of Wrestling promo card, I got this character here. This guy. This is not even. He's a real life guy here. This is Pirata Morgan. I don't know too much about Pirata Morgan, but he was the card for this particular con here. As you can see, this is the Road to Galacticon 2024 LE. So that's what the card is. So this is a limited edition LE card. So now the only way to get this is if you go to one of their cons online or in person, and then you might have to like bid on this card. So so if you ever see these cons that Filsinger put on, and if at least maybe pay to get the cover fee. Usually it's about $10 or $15 or somewhere around that area. But at least you're getting an extra card or two for your collection, and they're limited edition. So you could see his defense here. He has like his name 4 times, so he's about average defense, and then his pin rating is a pin 6-3, so another average guy. And then he has the Moonsault body block, and also a senton. So he has two finishers. Two finishers. You can see they're in bold letters here, along with his other ratings. And then he has a special. Hang on, sorry for that. Roll 2 dice on rolls of 2 to 3. Substitute top. Suicida dash 3. Add 1. And another star on roll of 4. Substitute slingshot plancha 3 on all other rolls play normally. So that star goes furthest out of the ring here, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. I have to see where I would put him in any of my leagues that I have. So that's Pirata Morgan. Now this other set here, this has been out for a while, and I thought I would showcase it. Just because even though it's older, it's a it's a set that people don't really talk about, or I know probably Carl Zilla probably talks about it. That should maybe give you a hint of maybe what I got. For me personally, it's actually a set that I would probably really never use because these guys are older guys here. So let me just turn this around here. So this is the uh, Legends of Wrestling Card and Dice Expansion 7. So as you can see here, you got Frank Gotch, you got Great Gama, Ed Lewis, and George Hackenschmidt. So these are like the older wrestlers, in the, like classic wrestlers. And again, this is now initially this is not really a set I would get because I'm not familiar with a lot of these older guys. Like I've heard their names, but I mean I've never really watched matches on them or have done any homework history concerning them. But what makes this special? Now obviously you get your cards. You're gonna get your cards in here, and we'll go through the cards. But what makes this set really special, or this expansion in particular, is that you get these charts. Okay. So this is something I've been really wanting Filsinger to do, is actually just more charts for their game, because you get, in the starter set, you get the 4 charts, and, they have out of the ring, into the turnbuckle, into the ropes, and choice situations. So there's, the starter set. Now for this particular set, this is more, because these guys are, like older guys, they're not going to be doing moonsaults and, a lot of top rope moves and stuff like that. So these charts are more geared towards them, where it's more of like a, how do I put it? More of a sportsman-like type of wrestling, I'd almost say these charts are kind of used for these guys, as well as if you're having kind of like a face versus face match or something like that. Maybe you'd use these charts because it's more of a friendly-ish type of chart. So let's go through maybe a couple things here. I don't want to spoil too much here, but for out of the ring, you and your opponent violently crash to the floor. Both wrestlers roll count out. If there's no count out, both wrestlers re-enter the ring. The wrestler with the better ring rating takes over on level 3 offense. If the wrestlers have the same ring rating, you'll take over on level 3 offense. So you know what I mean? Like there wasn't a brawl. There wasn't you ran them into the post kind of thing. It's more a gentleman's type of match kind of thing with these charts. So another thing for maybe choice situations, like you kind of see here, like try a duck under takedown, works on rolls of 6 or lower. Try a duck under takedown and not a moonsault. That type of thing. So I won't show too much of the other charts just because, please buy the set and support Filsinger. But these charts, you also cannot download them. Like, they're not on the Filsinger site. The ones that you get in the regular, the regular starter set, those you could download. But these ones here, this is limited to this set here, Expansion 7. Okay, so that's the thing about these charts. And I really think, Filsinger would make more of these types of charts. I think they would do the game a little better, because I find sometimes, if you use those same charts that come with the game, they kind of get a little samey-ish, like you kind of, you're kind of doing the same thing. So this is like a little change, a breath of fresh air, to maybe use these charts. You could try it on, different matches, maybe mix and match charts. And I know there's people out there, they've done their own home brews and different charts and stuff like that, but you do like to see that the actual company makes their own charts, that's kind of like official. I don't mind using home brews, don't get me wrong, right? But it's always nice when the actual company does do their own thing. And from what I've heard, they're supposed to have a new compendium book coming out, maybe with more of these types of charts. So that would be really nice, Filsinger, if you guys are doing that. I look forward to that. You'll have my money for that when that comes out that day. So this is the Expansion 7 book here, and this is, I always love these books. So anytime you buy an expansion set, you get a nice little book here, and as well illustrated with Warner Meek's artwork. I think that's how you say his last name. And you have the different guys that come in the set here: Rod Fenton, Great Gama, Frank Gotch, and they have nice little write-ups, and they might even say, like, what championships they kind of held. They don't say into detail, but because I guess of licensing and all that type of stuff. But they have nice little write ups on the guys, and sometimes if there's other guys in the set, then they might say, Gamma was feuding with Ed Lewis, so these two guys are enemies here. So let's just take a quick look at the guys here. So as you can see, I didn't even really open this and go through these guys. I had this for a little while, and I wanted until I got the con cards. I was going to show off this set here to make it like one complete video. So as you can see here, we have Frank Gotch, so top wrestler here, and you can see he has a pin rating of 4-1, so really tough guy, Frank Gotch. I'd always heard of his name, and know he's a top wrestler from back in those days, and he's got the Gotch toe hold. So there's Frank Gotch. This is it, George Hackenschmidt. So again, I'm not familiar with these guys. I've heard their names, but I've never watched like actual matches of them. So that's why it was a little hard for me to pull the trigger on the set. But because they had the charts, that's what made it for me a buy. So, and you can see Hackenschmidt too. He's got a good 5 reversals here, so he has pretty good defense to get back on offense. Gotch, what did he have? Gotch has 4. So I'm surprised he actually doesn't have 5. But his pin rating is like really outstanding. So it would take a while to get him going. And then also Hackenschmidt here has a 5-2 pin rating. Russian bear hug. So George Hackenschmidt. And we have this gentleman here. Again, the artwork is always awesome with the Filsinger games. Ed Strangler Lewis. Okay. Oh my goodness. So he's got 3 Stranglers headlock. So definitely a guy you don't want to mess with here, Ed Strangler Lewis. And then a pin rating of 5-2. So we got good old Ed Strangler Lewis. And then he has like 4 different names there to get back on offense. Evan Lewis. Again, this is a guy I haven't heard of. Evan Lewis, pin 6-3. Then he's got the stranglehold +2. He's got some writing, a write up what he's supposed to be doing. And this guy here, who's this terrible Turk, Yusuf Ishmael. So never heard of this guy. Pin 3-6, so about average. And he's doing a neck wrencher. That's a 3 move, add 1, stranglehold. This is Great Gamma. I know I've heard of Great Gamma. Great wrestler from India. So Great Gamma, and he's got 5 different names for reversals. He's pin 4-1, so he's a pretty tough guy. He's got the Gamma throw twice, so that's a pretty good strong card. Then we got Henry Ersinger, so pin 7-4, and he's got arm lock and leg trip and flying headlock. And last but not least, Lightning Rod Fenton. So again, not familiar with a lot of these guys here, but it is a good set. Like it's a set that I wouldn't mind playing with some of the older cards I have from other sets. Just to try them out, see how they are. So maybe I'll do one quick match here. So I haven't done a match in quite a long time. So let's do like Great Gamma, because I know Great Gamma, and maybe Ed Strangler Lewis. Ed Strangler Lewis here. So got Great Gamma, Ed Strangler Lewis, and let's see what happens here. I'll play with the new charts even, and let's see what happens in this matchup here. This should be an interesting match. And so Ed Strangler Lewis will be the blue dice, Great Gamma the red, and here we go. The bell is sounded, and these two guys are going to go at it here. I said Great Gamma is red, Ed Strangler Lewis. So Ed Strangler Lewis gets the offense here, and he's got Great Gamma in a arm bar. They call it a bar arm bar, and Great Gamma is able to reverse it, and Great Gamma now is in control. A double leg and slam on Ed Strangler Lewis, and Ed Strangler Lewis is hurt by that double leg and slam by the Great Gamma. And now Great Gamma now going for a gut wrench throw on Ed Strangler Lewis. And he is down, and Ed Strangler Lewis is going to leave the ring. So Ed Strangler Lewis is a B. So we're going to go to the out of the ring is a B. So he rolls an 8. B. So out of the ring, as you back into the ropes, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant rules violation. Opponent rolls disqualification. If there's no disqualification, you regain your balance and crawl back into the ring. Your opponent rolls on level 3. So Great Gamma could be disqualified here for throwing him out of the ring. He is not disqualified. So if there's no disqualification, you regain your balance and crawl back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Great Gamma is on offense. And Great Gamma now, he is going to roll up. And he is going to do a rolling front chancery. If I've said that right. And that's a choice situation. So that is a choice E. So the agility for Strangler Lewis, he is a -2. So that would be a 6. For a rolling knee bar or a forearm uppercut for a roll of 8, his power is a +1. So we're going to go for that. We're going to try for the forearm uppercut. And that is a 7. So that is successful because you need an 8. So Strangler Lewis, that rolling chancery by Great Gamma. And Strangler Lewis now. Rolling the wrong dice here. So Strangler Lewis, a 5. So he is hurt. He is hurt by that rolling chancery. And now double leg and slam by the Great Gamma. And Ed Strangler Lewis is hurt. Gut wrench throw by the Great Gamma. Gut wrench throw, and Strangler Lewis is hurt. He is hurt. Great Gamma's taking it to him here. And now he's going to throw Ed Strangler Lewis into the ropes. And Strangler Lewis in the ropes, he's a B. So 12B into the ropes. You and the opponent tumble into the ropes and crash to the floor. You roll on the out of the ring chart. So now, on the out of the ring chart, both wrestlers crash to the floor. And so now it's a 7. He is a B out of the ring. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring. In a good display of sportsmanship, opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So what sportsmanship by the Great Gamma? Wow. Great Gamma using some rough tactics, but showing some sportsmanship towards Strangler Lewis. And now they're back in the ring, and now Great Gamma setting them up for a gut wrench throw. And Strangler Lewis is hurt by that gut wrench throw. And now Great Gamma now again going to that gut wrench throw. And Strangler Lewis is hurt. Strangler Lewis is hurt, and Great Gamma again. 3 consecutive gut wrench throws. And now he's got Strangler Lewis down. He's going for a pin. Needs a 3 for a count of 1. And Strangler Lewis with a big kick out. Now in Pop's world, when a guy rolls boxcars like this, usually, you would go for a level 3 offense. But because he rolled double 12s, I kick it back up to level 2 because that's a strong kick out by Strangler Lewis. So he does get his fatigue token as usual. But my play rule for this is when you roll 12s on pin attempts, then the guy goes back to level 2 offense. So Great Gamma now is on level 2 offense after that big kick out by Ed Strangler Lewis. And he's going for another gut wrench and throw. He's setting him up. And Strangler Lewis is down, and he is hurt. He's going to roll outside the ring. So a 5 out of the ring, B5. Your opponent opens the ropes, but as you step through them, you take down the opponent with a leg whip. The official is frustrated by your lack of sportsmanship. Roll disqualification. So Strangler Lewis rolling for disqualification here. He is not disqualified. If there's no disqualification, you continue to attack. Roll on level 3 offense. So Ed Strangler Lewis has turned it around after Great Gamma was trying to be a gentleman, let him in the ring, and Strangler Lewis decided to pull a fast one on him. Now Strangler Lewis with a toe hold on the Great Gamma, and he is hurt. It's Ed Strangler Lewis in control. And now he's going for a bear hug and trip. That's a choice F. Choice F. Gamma is agility 1, a power negative -1, agility -1, power -3. Choice F. So his weakness is agility. And the agility is a 6. So it'll be a 5. And the power is a 8. And it would be a 5. So we're going to go for the agility, so it's -1, so it's works on a roll of 8 or lower. It's going to be a 7 or lower. Oh, it does not, and it does not work. That bear hug and trip does not work for Strangler Lewis, and the Great Gamma now takes over on offense. He goes for a double leg takedown, and Strangler Lewis is hurt. Great Gamma. He's going for that rolling front chancery again. That's a choice E. Rolling front chancery, and on the power rating, it's going to be a 9 and under, so he gets that rolling chancery. It's an agility, or sorry, power, and so Strangler Lewis, he is hurt by that rolling chancery. And now, again, Great Gamma rips Strangler Lewis into the ropes. So 7 into the ropes. He is a B. The opponent backs into the ropes, and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. Roll again for initiative. Highest roll takes over on level 2 offense. So they roll for initiative. Great Gamma rolls a 1. Strangler Lewis rolls a 5. So he is taking over. Ed Strangler Lewis. And now he's going for that bear hug and trip. Choice F. Bear hug and trip. Oh. By Ed Strangler Lewis here. That's a choice F move, and again, Great Gamma, he is pretty good with his agility and power, and we're gonna have to go with the agility, so that's gonna be a 5 or less. He does not, and Gamma takes over. As he was trying to go for that bear hug and trip, he could not get the Great Gamma down. Great Gamma stands his ground there. Now Great Gamma with a double leg and slam on Strangler Lewis, and he is down again, and he's leaving the ring. He goes to the outside. 6. Out of the ring is a B6, and you tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring in a good display of sportsmanship. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense, so Great Gamma opens the rope for him and continues now on Ed Strangler Lewis. Double leg takedown. And, Strangler Lewis now getting the advantage as he was able to reverse that. And now Strangler Lewis now with a waist takedown. Waist takedown. The Great Gamma goes behind and he grabs his waist. What a reversal by the Great Gamma. You're seeing some great wrestling here by these two gentlemen. And a double leg and slam by the Great Gamma. And he hits Strangler Lewis down for a pin. He's going for a cover, needs a count of 4. And Strangler Lewis able to kick out on a count of 1. So now it is the Great Gamma who is in control. And now he's going for a half Nelson slam. That's a choice F maneuver. Half Nelson slam. Strangler Lewis again. And this time the power rating is going to be a 6. It's going to be a 7 because he's adding 1. And he does not get it. Strangler Lewis was able to reverse that half Nelson slam. And now it is Strangler Lewis in control. And he's going for a crotch lift and body slam on the Great Gamma. And he hit it down to the mat. And now he's going for a cover on Great Gamma. As he hit him with that crotch lift and body slam, needs a counter 1, and Great Gamma kicks out on a count of 1. Wow, these two going back and forth here. What a contest between these two. As both men have a fatigue each here, or 2 fatigue for Lewis. But Lewis is in control. You can see him looking to the crowd here as he goes for a toe hold. Great Gamma is hurt. Great Gamma's hurt, and now he's going for another crotch lift and body slam on the Great Gamma, and he is hurt. Another crotch lift and body slam by Strangler Lewis, and the Great Gamma is down. And now Strangler Lewis with a knee bar choice D maneuver. D-bar choice D maneuver. And he's going to go for the power because both rolls are 8 or less. And so he needs a 5. And he does not get it. Great Gamma reverses it. Great Gamma showing his power in this match. Great Gamma with the power advantage on Strangler Lewis here. And now it's the Great Gamma. Into that rolling Chancery. Into that rolling Chancery by Great Gamma. He's going with the power. He needs a 9 or less. And he got it. He got him with that rolling Chancery. And Strangler Lewis is hurt. Strangler Lewis hurt. And now he's going to throw Strangler Lewis into the ropes. 10 into the ropes. Again, he is a B, Strangler Lewis. At 10 into the ropes. You and your opponent are locked in a clinch near the ropes. The opponent locks in an underhook and throws you hard to the mat. So Strangler Lewis goes down hard as the Great Gamma hooked him. And Great Gamma, is now, he's rolling on level 3 offense. The Great Gamma now. He's got him in the Gamma throw. He hit him with the Gamma throw. That's a +1. So it's going to be a 6 for a count of 1. A 7 for a count of 2. Oh, and Strangler Lewis kicked out. Unbelievable that he kicked out of the Gamma throw. And now, Great Gamma going to throw Strangler Lewis out of the ring. He goes out of the ring. 8B for out of the ring. As you back into the ropes, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant rules violation. Opponent rolls for disqualification. And Great Gamma is a 3, not disqualified. And if there's no disqualification, you regain balance and crawl back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3, so Great Gamma is in control. And he got him again in the Gamma throw as he came back into the ring. He got him again with that Gamma throw. That's a +1. So now, that is a 7 for a count of 1, 8 for a count of 2, and a 9 for a count of 3. And he got him. He got him. The winner of this contest, the Great Gamma. The Great Gamma able to get it on Strangler Lewis with that Great Gamma throw. And you can see with his club there, Great Gamma defeating Ed Strangler Lewis. He had a big weight difference on him as Great Gamma weighs 240 pounds, Strangler Lewis 180 pounds. But that was a great match, as you can see. You can see that it's a different flavor with the charts, giving you a little different read with the text, and you can see it's more of a gentleman's type match, right? So, you could totally mix and match, I would assume, because, they all are kind of like the same-ish. Or if you just want to have the total gentleman's match and just use the charts that come with this set. But I thought it was worth showing off because, again, sometimes, they have, Filsinger has their, they show their expansions on their site, and then they don't really give a write-up of, like, totally everything that's in the set. They kind of give a small description. You might not even know who the other wrestlers are in the set, type thing. So it's too bad that they don't have a better description. But I thought it was noting because, again, these charts, they're not on their site. So, if you want a different flavor of match, I know this is, set's been out for quite a while, but a lot of people don't actually probably know that this set carries these charts. So that's why I'm kind of showing it off here. So, so that's it, guys. You saw some unboxing, saw a little quick match there. Great Gamma taking it to Strangler Evan Lewis there. So, there you have it. So thanks again for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave any comments. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions if you have any. And I just thank you all for watching. Again, I'm over the 350 mark for subscribers, so I'm so blessed to have you guys checking out my channel and just being happy with what I do. I know I don't provide content all the time, but when I do, I can, and I hope you guys are pleased with what you see. So thanks again for watching. Hope you guys are doing well. Take care out there. Hopefully see you in the next video, and God bless. Take care.